So here's a weird space that I'm working on today. My corner cupboard that houses my collection of milk glass swung vases. Though as you can already tell, they don't pop. I thought I liked the white on white, but I don't want to like cover these because what if I change my mind of, you know, the adjustable shelves, but it doesn't really pop. So of course we're going in on Christmas, so I want to do something with it. So here's the fun of my precious. They're about due for a dusting anyway, you know. Once I change out my decor, that's the time I start dusting everything.
Oh, did you watch the video of me
where I
recently redoing this buffet?
So it was the wood, and then I left the wood legs for a while.
I left the legs alone, left those wood, so I painted everything else white and left the hardware. I'm absolutely in love with it. So I thought, hey, I've been thinking about doing the inside of that one for a while, so why not?
So that they believe I should be able to. They've been on for a while. these shelves. Yes, I can move those. Oh, that was scary. That could have went down the register. What was I thinking? Silly girl. It's definitely nice that I can remove the shelves. I think the bottom one moves too, but I'm going to be more careful because I forgot about the register. I think we've lost one under the register before. They eat weird things, you know. Oh, okay. Whew. That was a tight fit. So though, like anything you do back here, you can't put any wood or anything on there because there's not much room from where the shelves sit, and you have to rework the whole thing. And I like that this white matches some of the other pieces in our house, but it's not this white that's the problem. That's not making the vases pop as much as I'd like anymore. It's the back wall. So why not reverse paint it using some Upper Canada, which is it's light, but not dark, and it's not going to be in your face, but just something a little hue to make it pop. And I'm choosing Fusion because it has the top coat, the primer all in one with the paint. This has already been painted, so I think it'll do good just painting right over it. It's been this color this way for a couple of years. Because really, isn't this what we do when it's Thanksgiving week and you're hosting? You're gonna paint a piece of furniture in your house. That's how that goes. I just want to see. I think so. I think it kind of will coordinate with the one green cupboard that I have that has my jadeite in it. It won't be a complete match. They don't all have to be completely matchy, even though I'm a very matchy person. And I think I'm just going to do the back walls. I don't think I'm going to do the shelves. So I'm going to have to cut in very gingerly. But I do think that is the angle brushes. And it's not a big space. I'm just doing the back walls. I looked for like a wallpaper or a contact paper, and they all just had too many patterns for me. Like, I don't want that much pattern. I don't want you to see the wallpaper. I want you to see my yummies that I collect and spend all that time hunting for. And if it looks silly not doing the shelving, then I will go ahead and do the shelving, but it's just paint, right? It's just paint. We can paint over it. This is my favorite brush. Being able to edge like that, even though the seam is, the molding is in the way, but oh my gosh, so nice. I like little brushes that it doesn't take me forever to clean. I have this line here that I think I'm going to paint the think it's a weird stopping point if I stop there, so. And use the bigger brush, or this will take us all day. We don't want that, now do we? So I wonder, all right, now I used to, before having a channel, I would never do any Christmas decorations till afterwards. But you know, that was really a lot of work. Actually more work, because not only now are you Christmas decorating, but you're also baking, cooking, present buying, wrapping, visiting, having parties. So, and a little bit, and like I think what did Chris say, it was like I don't pay attention to the calendar, y'all. Did Chris say there's like 4 weeks between Thanksgiving and Christmas this year? That's not very much time. So I'm glad that I got to start on it early, because I enjoy it. I may not put my tree, we may not put our tree up, which is usually Chris's thing. He's good at decorating the tree. It is very nice to have a partner that will help you do all of this. He helps wrap. Usually doesn't help buy, but now that our kids are grown and it's more of like you send us your Amazon list, you know, Chris is very helpful when it comes to the holidays. I'm very blessed to have that. Help with the responsibilities and all the things that need to get done. He'll help wrap. He'll put up the tree. He'll help cook, bake. Which is very helpful. Because there's just a lot to be done this time of year in a short period of time. I actually feel like it's got a little mid-century modern going on there. But I do think that it will pop the vases and my Christmas decor. So I'll probably style it with y'all, because I don't know how much y'all want to watch me paint.
Okay, now let me see if you guys can see if I am talented or not. So sometimes taping off, you know, it makes more of a mess than trying to have a steady hand and follow a line. So we'll see how this goes. I'll just go gingerly. There's no rush. I decided to paint that part. I'm like, hey, I need to paint the one side of the shelves too. So yes, I am in my bathroom. This is just, hey, no judging. This is just what we all do when we have a deadline. We shouldn't be really painting anything at this time of year, but yet here we are. So it's definitely dry and darker. I'm sure that it probably looked really light at first, but that's just the first coat. Go over here. Though it's dark out right now, so I mean, it's probably going to be similar. All depends on how I finish it off. And as I was editing in between, I did not realize there's no fabric here, so I was really echoey. So hopefully this portion of the video is not as echoey. I'm in a corner, I'm in a cabinet. So hopefully we're good now. Okay, let's get to that second coat. So it can dry overnight and then I can style it, because I don't want to try to get those shelves in there. And you know how that is. You can try to go too early, and the next thing you know, you're marring up your paint job. Even though you know me, I'll probably take a sander to it, make sure that it's all nice and laying down. Second coat. My countertop makes a nice table. It's always nice to do something that you've been like thinking about for a while, but just could never make the decision. And then the pressures of the holidays all of a sudden gets you to do it. It's so silly. Okay, next day, it's all dry. But there's always a feeling I'm looking for, like this is good. But once I sand it and put a clear wax on it, I just love that feeling. I feel like it's really protected. Even though Fusion has that top coat, it's just what I do. We all got our things, right? So I'm just taking some 220 sandpaper, just going over it. If it distresses it, I don't care because the original piece was distressed anyway. And as you can see, there's some white spots. This piece was actually waxed, and I didn't clean it off before I painted it. Oh! It's okay. So to me, that took this piece from like a mid-century freshly painted into the distressing farmhouse primitive that I like. Even though primitives usually, they say it's not white. I don't know who they are, but... Now I'm just going to take some Fusion's finishing clear wax and just go over everything. That'll get the sanding dust off and it'll seal everything in and give that smoothness that I'm looking for. If this was a freshly painted piece, it wouldn't match any of the other pieces in my house. So Chris and I usually like that kind of beat up, aged type of look. Now time to put the shelves back on. I don't know. I might figure out like my tall ones on the bottom because they do take up a lot of space. So I think I'm going to go in and I'm going to see how tall my tall swung bases are first before putting the shelves back up. Because maybe I can put 2 shelves up there. I don't know. It's fun to play around. Since I already have it taken apart, I might as well play around a little bit. Oh, they are big. I mean, I might not be able to put a shelf in there, but maybe I should have that be my grand, like all my really talls be there. I do think they definitely pop a lot. And as swung vases go, these have some of the most magnificent mouth on them. Just amazing. I don't know. I'm just going to keep packing them in. Okay, so these are my tallest here. That's left, that's not down in the bottom. It's amazing what just a little bit of paint will fill in that hole. And I'm going to need a hammer to just a little bit. Go get a hammer. And that's okay that I painted both shelves. There. Da-da-da, da-da-da. I get amused very easily. I was going to say, that does not look right. Now I can come in with my other ones. And then we'll put some Christmas in it. Ooh. I have to show you how I display the tree toppers that I add in here. I really do like that background. It's really making those pop. Oh, I know the chippy paint's not for everybody, y'all, but it's our vibe. So it has taken me a few years, but I finally gathered quite a few of these receipt picks, which are perfect to display these. You know that they're not going to fall down. I didn't, like before I used tape on them and stuff. I know you could probably like try to stick them in there, but I am definitely not secure with these old tree toppers at all. So it's a great way to display them safely so they don't fall off. So I'll just kind of rearrange them. Beads. That's a good way to add some more red in. But now these are so scary. I'm just going to set those down onto the next shelf so I don't accidentally bump them. And then I'm going to add some of this red garland in. It's funny because it's kind of hard to have it trendling because it's heavier than you think. You think, oh, that's not heavy, but it does. It pulls on itself. It's a very fragile area to do. And then it does this. You try not to get it tangled, and then, oh, I just got it all untangled. And it already tangled up. Come on, man. Don't do that to me. Oh. Right? Take what we can get when it comes to that stuff. But that's a easy way to add more red in because I can try to put some bulbs in there and see, but a lot of times the openings are not big enough. Of course, I want to keep with the whimsy of so I'm going to start adding some other little things in there. It looks very elegant right now. So I do want to add my little guys in. Oh. When it comes to Christmas decor, you just do you. Whatever your heart desires, and if it makes you smile, that makes me smile. Poor Santas that always need some beard maintenance. So, show you the final reveal after I'm all done and tweaking. This is such a hard corner to film at because it's dark. Hopefully I'm not echoing again. I know it's not as white as the other, but that's okay. I love it. Put some Santas up there. There. Kind of tipping back. Take what you can get. So I don't know why. What is that? That all of a sudden you're hosting, you're getting ready for like the big day, and all of a sudden you're like, hey, I'm going to paint a piece of furniture. Hey, I don't want to put my decorations in until I can make them pop. Actually, I think it does match my jadeite cupboard pretty darn close. And if you notice in the jadeite cupboard, it was chippy paint also, which I didn't paint that. I bought that. So it does coordinate. And I love how they're popping. It's kind of hard to style swung bases for Christmas, but I don't want to put them up. It's taken me a long time and Chris and my family to buy me swung vases for me to find them. So I don't want to put them away. I just want to style them up. And then coming up last year with the idea of having the tree toppers, it's fun. It gives you a reason to go out there, treasure hunt, see what you can find. I love the little whimsical of the Santas and the pixies. I know it's not everybody's vibe. It's not traditional, but I love it. And as it comes to your house, just do what makes you happy. If this area, when you look at it, if it brings a smile to your face, now that you've painted it, now that you've put your Christmas decor in it, decor all year long, that's all that counts. So thank you for hanging with me as I tried to fit in painting the inside of a cupboard. It was really just, a day, a night and a day of finishing it up, painting it, finishing it up, and then styling it for you all. So thanks. And I know that you're watching this on Thanksgiving, so I hope that each and every one of you is having a wonderful Thanksgiving. If you were blessed to be able to spend it with family and friends, and not everybody spends it the actual day. Sometimes people, it's all about getting together. It doesn't actually have to be on the day. So I hope, if not, I hope we brought a little bit of joy if you were not able to get together with loved ones. So happy Thanksgiving. We love you all. Big hugs to the whole YouTube family and everybody who took time out of their day to watch this video. We will see you next time, and you can see what we're up to. Bye.